Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Darkness Within, in pursuit of Loth Nolder. I'm Kamchak Fisko, and come join me for the next stop on the Horror Rush. Alright, so let's go back to his office. Loth Nolder's office, nothing was... Okay, yeah, we already read all that. Alright, we can't do anything with that. Alright, it won't let me do anything research-wise with that either. Okay. Just making sure. Won't let me do that either. We already got the document out of that. That's what gave us the key and everything else. Okay, so we've done everything here we can do. I'm going to go back to our office really quick. And we'll check the documents that are there. Yes, there's clues that we didn't know how to do this stuff yet. Mr. Field was born in 1976. That date could be critical. Clark Field was killed on October 21st. Alright, and this one doesn't have anything to... any kind of clues to it. Alright. Alright, what about the other document? Oh, that was the photos, right. And we've already used those to completion. So we need to go back to the other place, because now we have additional clues. This is an interesting concept. I should search more carefully here this time. You don't say. It's kind of what I wanted to do the first time, but you didn't let me. You know what? Before we go messing with downstairs again, let's check out everything up here first. That's a comforting sound. Door's locked, and I'm sure that this key doesn't work. Key doesn't seem to fit. No, it doesn't fit. It's really weird that we don't take a lot of these clues with us. Oh, I don't have the lamp anymore. Well, crap. That sucks. Yeah, I don't have it. It's gone. Well, I'm not going to be able to see in the dark then. Never mind. I thought maybe I could shine the light over here and see something. Nope, apparently not. Oh, here we go. Am I sure there was nothing else here? So let's describe the recordings Mr. Field made. I wonder where they are. What about that one? Someone named Christopher D. Someone named Christopher T. Dredden was also with Mr. Field and Ivar during the meeting. It didn't reveal the hidden clues. Wait, are there other hidden clues that the clue thing won't reveal? Oh, great, so it won't reveal the hidden stuff. We've got to find that on our own. Lovely. That's gonna be annoying. Alright, so let's do some thinking then. Okay, Clarksfield's death, organizer date entry. What about, like, his date of birth? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't, but... his death, maybe? Better change my point of view. Okay, what if we go... death with, say... shovel? Someone entered Mr. Field's residence and dug somewhere. Who might that be? Huh. For the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to be jump cutting, or transitioning, straight to when I figure these out, because I'm going to be doing a lot of dicking around, and you guys don't need to see all of that, so I'm just going to cut a lot of that footage out. Wait, I want to go back and check something on the police report. Because we didn't know about the hidden stuff. Now, right now, that's the only other document that is researchable. What about the cause of death being suffocation? Isn't that relevant? He was suffocated to death. Yeah, that was... Okay, so we could underline it, but it didn't do anything. I was wondering about that. It's like, why wasn't his cause of death significant? Significant dates. Important event. He was 22 years old. Okay. Wait, yeah, because 22, that would be an important date to him. He said it was important. Better change my point of view. Whoops, do I need to add that as well? That didn't ring a bell. Okay, so if he was 22, and that was a huge event to him, and his date of birth was 76, 98? 1998? Would that be the date? But I don't understand why I didn't let me combine it. That's really strange. So let's try 1998. That's it? Huh. I wonder why it wouldn't let me figure that out in the thought process, though. So I used the year of the company takeover as the password. Open and shut case. Okay, so can I open it? It's unlocked. Why can't I? Oh, I clicked on the wrong spot. Better insert a cassette first. We don't have a cassette. These are Mr. Field's notes. I wonder if that's the other missing pages. Whoa, that's a lot of tapes. Clark's notes, 3 of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good grief, 6. That's a lot of reading. 6/9/2011. Last night, during our conversation, Ivor blurted out that he has a secret meeting place in the Northwood Forest. Yes, I clearly recall this because as soon as he realized that he had made a mistake, he tried to change the subject. After a short while, when he realized that I had understood him, he told me that he was planning to invite me there quite soon. First, he had to speak with some people whose identities he intentionally avoided revealing. He spoke about this place a bit and emphasized in particular that it had been empty for a long time, but from an aesthetic point of view, had every comfort that people like us always seek. He told some tales about this place which is far away from the closest habitation, and came about through a series of events that is mostly forgotten now. He told me that it always seems to be the place of pure evil, without even taking into account a few rumors. It is not known who built it, or when it was constructed. In time, it became an object of fear, which also caused people to be afraid of the forest. He left after that, telling me that he would soon invite me to this place where he and some of his special friends meet. After he left, my mind was churning with strange thoughts. After so many gruesome things had been mentioned about it, it may sound strange to some people that I still wanted to see such a place where darkness and myths of dark medieval ages were imprinted. But things like that are the only things that matter to someone like me. The sentence structure on this is really throwing me. I apologize, guys. It's really hard for me to read this. 7/15/2011. That's how many days later? That's over a month later. After quite some time, I got to see this special secret meeting place that Iva had mentioned and promised to invite me to. During a stormy night, I had to traverse Northwood Forest, a place that no one wants to enter after dark, due to its lonely and notoriously twilight world, which can daunt even the bravest person. I drove my car through the forest of the uneven soil pathway, between the dimly lit evanescent lights and the sounds which resemble the nighttime frolics of wild fauna. Fawns? Wild fawns, sorry. Suddenly I saw, or thought I saw, some recesses which probably opened up to some underground clefts or caves about which I had heard many tales during my childhood, since some of them are believed to be meeting places for witches. This caused my uneasiness to grow. Maybe the matter that caused me to be so greatly affected there is the 200-year-old incident that caused a drunk named Annabelle Glacio to scream horribly whilst running to the town of the uneven soil pathways and trails from the forest. He had been bleeding profusely, and because of his screams he had caused everyone to wake up and gather around him. I read this story of craziness in the newspaper article as told by the drunk himself. He mentioned a group of people who had worn clothes made of animal skins living in a small cave hidden near the forest at the foot of the Northwood Mountains. After eating something, this strange group summoned something from beneath the dark well-like hole by pounding the palms of their hands onto the ground and playing a thing that the drunk described as a musical instrument, which was set up at the edge of the dark well-like hole. The sentence structure is really fucking with me. After that, As a result of the thing that had answered the group's calls, and come from below the well-like hole, the drunk had run screaming as de Noit all the way to the town. As de Noit? I'm not familiar with that term. And I know that according to the article, all the local people accused him of being in a drunken stupor while in the forest and inventing the entire story. I had investigated this story and discovered that it was in accordance with some historical truths, and I decided that these are not matters that can be invented by a simple drunk like Annabelle Glacier. Maybe for that reason, that night, I proceeded through the forest with a cautious feeling inside me. Now, I can't be sure. When I reached that sinister-looking place situated on a cliff just outside the forest, the time was 2 in the morning. It was not large, but its old, darkened, waterlogged, and worm-eaten wooden planks made it seem disturbing, and since I could not discern its features from the darkness of the moonlit night, it seemed to me even more formidable. With this manifestation, I couldn't help thinking that Edwin Pickman was looking at it when he wrote these lines. There it stands under sunlight, a marker to show it's still there, as black as the night with no moonlight, and its doom is laid so bare. Participating in the meeting, there were 3 strange people in addition to Ivar and myself. As time passed, our conversations got deeper, and I felt as though their verbal and facial expressions were emitting a penetrating, dense, evil sensation, and a disgusting pressure made me feel nauseous. At first, I thought this feeling, which somehow I couldn't shake off, even though I firmly tried, was caused by the height and age of the place. But now, I shiver with fear, much more than ever, much more than even that night when I remember looking into their corpse with dull eyes, and remembering the fast movements of their exceedingly thin bodies, and their whispering in unfamiliar languages whilst looking directly at my face. Until morning, in the worm-eaten building which is standing on the sinister cliff, we spoke about suspicious topics and unknown secrets, without caring about the freezing effect of the whistling wind that blew in from between the rotted old planks. Maybe the thing that helped me not to care about the place and, most important of all, about those 3 cadavers, were the topics that enchanted me and benumbed me like alcohol. These topics were beyond all ordinary human thinking and perception. They showed me some carved antique stone pieces and old books, and told me about the hidden machines that only Franz Mesmer dared mention, and about the powerful alchemists and magicians whose names are unknown to ordinary people. I couldn't help thinking that there were many more things that weren't shown to me. For a long time I thought that I heard strange noises that I could hardly separate from the roaring sound of the sea that accompanied the storm, which I didn't dare mention when I saw that others were unaware of this. I can now say with certainty that this forest is not for sane people. It is a place where night creatures gather to worship Nyx by dancing, howling, jumping from tree to tree, and sacrificing in the underground passageways. And I don't want to go to that rotted place which now belongs once more to the forest. 7/18/2011. I think I dropped my digital organizer in the well during my mad rush out, which frightens me to consider. I couldn't find it, although I searched everywhere in here, in my apartment which is downtown, and in my office. This is very bad for a forgetful person like me, who sometimes can't even remember something that happened even an hour ago. However, I don't want to go down there even one more time just to get my digital organizer. After all that craziness, isn't it ironic that I'm still staying here of my own volition? My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoyed. You all take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, keep up the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below, and please remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.